If we go to the RC cross-section data, we'll find that there's a global cover. From there, we can input the cover for our RC. So if we set our cover to 0, we'll see that the rebar is positioned right at the surface of the concrete. Every time we enter the value of the tire, we find that our rod, instead of taking the tire, is not. Of course, by default, the rebar takes its cover inward. We can reverse this process by going to the rebar special data and flipping the rebar. At that point, the rebar starts to take its cover outward. In this case, if we set the global cover to 0, we'll find that the rebar is positioned right at the outer face of the concrete. So any cover value we assign will be taken outward. Of course, we can also flip it using the blue grip. Just click on it and you'll see the rebar flips inward. If you click again, the rebar flips back outward. The second thing we have is the start offset, and of course this is from the start side. If we set it to 0, you'll see the rebar reaches the very end of the concrete. But if we enter a value instead, the rebar starts to shorten along the curvature of the arc. And if we enter a negative offset, it starts to extend outward, following the same radius as the arc. The same applies to the end offset on the end side. If we set it to 0, you'll find it flush with the arc. If it's positive, it moves inward, and if it's negative, it starts to extend outward.